Name is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole.
Time, judging left, twisted right. You've got me so hypnotized. We both.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. It is Friday, which means it's time for Face Chart Friday. And I did a poll on Instagram because I had two choices. And one was sent to me and then the other one I saw it after the first thing got sent to me and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. So, did a poll and chart one. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Enough talking, let's get started. So I'm going to be using 3 palettes. The first one I'm going to be, well, the main one I'm going to be using is actually this, the lip palette from ColourPop with Bretman Rock. So yeah, just a disclaimer, if I'm looking this way, it's because my phone is on a stand and the picture's on my phone. You get to see the picture here, but I can't see it there, obviously. So I'm looking this way. The first shade I'm going to go into, excuse the ratchetness of this palette, I actually use it a lot, is the yellow shade. I don't know why I'm holding it upside down. I guess because I don't want this part. Yeah, I'm do it like this better. Clay Amore, or Amore, still don't know how to say that. I'm going to be using that one first. The next part calls for a red shade, so I'm going to go into my current other favorite palette, because actually my favorite palette is the lip palette. I'm going to, sorry, I'm getting a cold. I'm going to go into the James Charles palette, and the shade, this red shade here, You're Kidding. I'm going to be using that right on top of that yellow. As strange as that sounds. And the third palette is the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. If you don't like him, I'm sorry, but not really, because, yeah. The shade that I need for this look is obviously this shade right here. I need it, so I'm going to be using it. This is the shade Coma, and I'm going to put that right on top of You're Kidding. Now, if you look at the picture, you'll notice that it is a reverse ombre. So basically, the lighter shade is on this side. So I did put, obviously, I put the ColourPop concealer there to cut the crease. And I'm going to be taking, because this shade is almost the exact shade that I need, I think, well, at least for my skin complexion. I'm going to take whatever, which is the shade I used to set my concealers anyway. And I'm going to just take that and put it all over first. I know that's weird, but that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna go back into You're Kidding and put that this way in the front and blend it out that way instead of going this way. Now for my under eye, I'm going to go into the shade Mercy, which is that one right there. For inner corner, since it's like bright white, I am going to take my Hello Gregory loose highlighter in Unicorn Frosting and just pop that in my inner corners. Like quiet outside. That's weird because the students here are on spring vacation. Their spring vacation starts really early, but yesterday some of them started and they were loud, so I couldn't film because they were too loud. And today it's like no one's outside. And for lips, it's really light, so I'm just gonna go with my go-to. Sorry, I sat on my bed and now all this white stuff from my blanket and my bear is on me. Ugh. So I'm going to go with my go-to, like I was saying, the Duke's Lippy Stick and the Duke's Lippy Pencil Cookie Lippy Stick. Sorry. And of course I added Trophy Wife to the Cupid's bow, but that's nothing new. This is the finished look. I kind of like it. Kind of can't figure out why I parted my hair all the way right here though, but that's fine. We're gonna leave it. I'm leaving it like this because I have my clip-ins set up how I like them. So I ain't touching nothing else. Anyway, I'm kind of living for this whole, like, reversed. I've never done anything like this. I like it. I like it a lot. That's it for this video. See you all maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Bye.